You're listening to Hump Day News and Rumors on Mousecapades Radio.
Get ready for something majestic.
The following is an original production of the Mousecapades Radio Network.
Now, from the Mousecapades Studios, here are your hosts.
Happy Hump Day, Mousecapades listeners. This is Vicki, and I'm here with Stephanie and Gina. We pray that you're all staying safe, happy, and healthy. This is episode 1050, and you're listening to the number one podcast that entertains that space between your ears, the Mousecapades and More podcast. I also want to welcome back Stephanie. We've missed you.
Yes, sorry, y'all. I've been gone for a bit, but I should be back. We've been away, and then of course Lucy also had some swims, so it's been busy. Anyways, if you're looking to book a trip, Vicki, Gina, or myself, Stephanie, would be glad to help. You could text us at 636-373-4497, and we'd be happy to get with you to design a magical vacation. A small refundable deposit of $200 will hold your Disney resort and ticket package, or we can quote a destination of your choice, so contact one of us today.
So while this isn't new information, it seems to have become a bigger problem for Disney resort guests. And the quick serve restaurants at each resort close shop at 11 p.m. each night. And I have known this for a really long time, and I'm sure you guys have as well. But I don't know if it's just now a realization to us or what. But once the fireworks are over and guests are returning to the resort for their evening, they're hungry or hangry, and they want a meal or a snack that's going to tide them over until the morning. Guests are wondering if Disney could possibly keep their quick service options open till like at least midnight, or even, and I liked this too, I had thought about this before, like if they could have one person at the counter be in charge of like a grab and go like they have at hotels, where you can at least grab something quick like a sandwich or a charcuterie or something like that, veggie fruit tray or something. I thought that would be good when they return, so that at least there's something that you can eat. Disney hasn't responded to the people that apparently wrote into them to find out about it, but I wanted to tell you some options that I know all of us use when we go to Disney, and that's Amazon, Walmart, Target, Instacart. They deliver to the Disney resorts. And I don't know, if you don't use a travel agent, you may not know that. I mean, I didn't really know it till I became somebody that started booking all the time. Even before I booked for other people, I realized it as just a regular guest booking my own vacations. So if you have a Prime membership for Amazon or you use Walmart delivery service, I know you can get it within a couple of hours. And that may be true are one of you guys on Target?
I am not, but I do use Target sometimes when I'm there. Abby is.
I didn't know if they had a service, but anyway.
They do, but it's Instacart.
Oh, so what we typically do is we have Walmart delivery that we do at our house. We don't do it all the time, but we do sometimes when it's just crazy, and it's pretty cheap for the year. So we order the stuff before in the morning that we're going to arrive, or the night before. And don't order cold stuff though if you're going to do it the night before, like bottled water. So you can save $4.50 a piece on water in the park. And then we like to have like forks and knives and plates. Now I have a little Ziploc bag of those now that I've obtained in the last 2 trips that we were on, my husband and I, so that we have them in there and we don't have to worry about like looking for plasticware. And I'm sure you can get that in the quick serve area as well. Then I know that you can get a cup of water while you're at the park. They will give you an ice water at the park. However, bottled water is nice because, one, it's more economical and can be sealed to avoid spills. So sometimes you don't drink that whole cup of water, and then you've got this open cup that you're in charge of. So anyway, we have water delivered, and I know that Steph and Gina do the same thing. We also sometimes have like snacks, chips, fruit, veggies, cookies, M&Ms, things like that in the resort room, just in case we need them for while we're there. On this last trip, Brad and I, that we've not done a trip report for, but Brad and I were in the room more than normal because Brad had to work from there for 3 days. And he had like his normal breakfast foods delivered: Honeycrisp apple, peanut butter, English muffins, that kind of stuff. But you could also have protein bars or a grab and go breakfast like Pop-Tart or something, granola bar, whatever, for you to have ahead of time. So if these food courts don't decide to stay open late, my recommendation would be is have some things on hand in your room that you've ordered prior to getting there or when you arrive, so that you can avoid the hangriness.
I always order my protein drinks and my protein bars and have them delivered with a case of water. I already have it ready on Amazon for next week.
With children, you will never find me without a snack. Like, it is essential to have snacks ready and available at all times. So it definitely makes a difference to have something for them if they're hungry in the middle of the night. Like, you just never know. Or if they wake up and they're super, super hungry and you're like, well, we have to get dressed and ready. We can't just drop everything and go get some food. Another option is Grubhub.
Yep.
Also delivers, or Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah.
You can do any of those if you're wanting an actual meal. If you're like hungrier, you just have to meet them at the front of the resort and then, or wait for them there and then go get your food. So,
You know what, though? I have always wondered why they didn't stay open later for the people coming back from the parks, because you are hungry. We usually have like food that we bring back from the parks. Like normally, like Magic Kingdom, we get our specialty popcorn bucket with the chocolate, So I'm usually sitting in bed eating it, but it does make more sense for them to stay open.
When I was reading this, well, it wasn't one article, it was a couple, but when I was reading it, I was reflecting back to prior to the pandemic. Sometimes the parks were open until 2 a.m. and we'd be like, we got nothing to eat. We're going to gnaw up our arms.
We would get a pizza. I remember they were open because we used to get a whole pizza, and take it back to the room with us.
I don't know. But if you're going to order pizza, Flippers. I'm saying if the food court's closed.
Yeah, order Flippers if the food court's closed.
oh, I've never had Flippers.
Really?
What? Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Nick got it for us when we went 3 years ago.
Did he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he fed us all Flippers.
Huh. Where did we eat it? In our room?
In the hotel that we had the conference room.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess I didn't realize that's what I was eating.
So now we get Flippers every time we go.
I was going to say,
Fun.
it's delicious.
It is delicious. Their breadsticks are so good.
Okay, so next Sunday, July 20th, the all-new Disney Starlight Parade will debut in Magic Kingdom in Disney World. It's been almost 9 long years since Magic Kingdom's electrical parade made its last run through the park. And we are also excited to see all of the new magic that Disney Imagineers have come up with to light up the night in the park again. The front of the parade has a brand new float that looks like a train and lights. Its name is Whimsy, and it's made of starlight, hence the name of the parade, and will lead this parade through the park, spreading magic around every turn. We know that the end of the parade is going to feature Jiminy Cricket, which is the tribute to Spectro Magic. In the latest episode of We Call It Imagineering on YouTube, they focused on the Starlight Parade, and Disney has worked hard to make the classic Disney Parade feel like a brand new experience, and not something that we've seen in the past. Imagineers have worked hard using new technology to make this parade the best one yet. Unfortunately, none of us are going to be there to watch the parade on its opening night, but we are sure that Disney Media peeps have that covered in a big way, so just tune into one of their channels. Be sure to go on YouTube, watch it if you aren't going to be there either. If you are going to be there, then please reach out to us because we would love to hear what you have to say about it. Gina is still hoping that they're going to do a preview on the 18th or 19th while she's visiting the parks, but we will have to wait and see.
The 19th specifically, because I will be at Magic Kingdom that night.
I just figured if you heard on the 18th, you'd just run on over there.
Probably.
Can you believe it? You're 1 day short.
Right? And then the cruise leaves that night.
True.
I'd miss the ship. Dang it.
Don't want to do that.
So I'm also salty about this one here, too. On Tuesday, July 22nd, Test Track 3.0 will reopen at Epcot, and Disney fans are beyond thrilled. Rumors are flying that Disney is having some soft opening times. Fingers crossed while we're there Friday. If you are in Epcot, you should just walk on by and see if a cast member offers you the opportunity to be one of the first few thousands to ride Test Track 3.0. And you guarantee I will be walking by there.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Well, we got Guardians, so right across. They may not be offering rides every day, so you will just have to check on it on the days that you're there. But Disney likes to have random checks from time to time. A few more pictures were released this week that make us want to see the ride even more. It does look very different from Test Track 2.0, which makes us want to ride this ride even more. The visuals that they shared are very pretty. The one picture actually resembled the Zootopia pictures from the movie. The ride vehicle is very unique too. And of course, I will be there Friday and Saturday. And if I get the chance to ride it, I definitely will share it with you all. I'll get pictures and post on the Facebook page. So fingers crossed.
I'm crossing them for you.
In my opinion, and you guys can correct me, but the 2.0 version was more industrial looking. And this one looks, the stuff that they've shown is very whimsical.
It looks more futuristic, I feel like, from what I've seen.
Lots of lights and stuff, and not at all what I remember riding, because I didn't love Test Track, the old one, as much as everybody else did.
I never read the old one, so I don't know.
No, I mean 2.0.
Oh, 2.0.
I would let the kids, I would just wait, because I'm like, I can't
That's
do
my
it.
nephew's favorite ride. Is Test Track, the 2.0.
Anyways, I'm excited. Even if we're not going to be there, it's going to be cool.
That was Teddy's favorite ride too. He loved Test Track.
Oh, that's right. Test Track Ball.
Yes, exactly.
So cute.
When we visit Disney World, we expect to see a monorail above us flying by, carrying Disney guests from resort to resort or to the Magic Kingdom. However, recently people were on Highway 4. If you don't know, that's the majorly busy highway, and people saw a monorail beside them. Of course, they thought that was very odd, but the monorail wasn't traveling with guests. It was actually aboard a large truck and it was being carried somewhere. So, of course, this got the rumors flying. Why was the monorail on the truck? Is Disney getting rid of the monorails? Are they taking them somewhere to be updated or repaired? Is Disney going to expand the monorail? So right now, of course, these are all rumors or questions that were created by people outside of the Disney World, literally. But what we do know is that there are 12 monorails that carry those guests around the Magic Kingdom resorts and at Disney. And so Disney's heavily invested in refurbishing and refreshing them all the time. And they've been enhancing everything from the interior seating and the lighting to safety systems. So we're just going to have to wait and see what that was. I'm thinking it was just a refurbishment kind of thing.
That's what I think, because I hate to say it, but some of those are stinky, if you get what I mean.
Well, in all honesty, I know that when the parks used to be open later, people were hyped up on adult beverages and were not, getting sick in there and using it as a bathroom. You get the gamut. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I do know that they just put these lights on there. And I was so mad. I told Brad when we were talking and doing the podcast beforehand, I said, don't worry, listeners, we'll look for those lights on there. There's like illuminated where it says monorail, Epcot monorail, or not Epcot monorail, but Disney World monorail on the outside with lights. Totally did not even look at it. And I saw it in the dark. I don't know how many times while we were there. So
It's just not catchy enough, huh?
totally apologize, Disney listeners.
All right, so I've got a new deal alert for you. Guests can save up to 20% and get a Walt Disney World dining and shopping card with the new discount for the holiday season. Guests can save 20% on rooms at select Disney resorts. For most nights, this is from Sunday through Thursday, and it's October 12th through November 20th, and then again from November 23rd through December 25th. Plus, guests can get up to a $100 dining and shopping card with their vacation packages that include a non-discounted 4-day or longer standard theme park ticket. Or you can get a $50 promo card for packages at Disney Value Resort Hotels, a $75 promo for packages at
Disney Moderate.
and then a $100 promo card if, you guessed it, you're staying at a deluxe resort or villa. Please note that the number of rooms and packages allocated for this offer is limited, as all of theirs are, so you need to get these things reserved right away. So if you're considering a trip within this time, go ahead and put your $200 down. It never hurts to put the $200 down, or even just the 3-day to think about it. You can put a courtesy hold on those as well, but they do go quick. Pass holders, you can take advantage of holiday savings during October 12th through November 20th, and then November 23rd through December 25th for most nights. It's again Sunday through Thursday. There is a limited number of these rooms as well. It's valid for a minimum of 1 night to a maximum of 14 nights, and these prices exclude taxes, and the prices are based on the room type, party size, and travel dates that you select.
Yeah, they don't tell you the exact savings, which is interesting to me. I will tell you that first one was a really good deal for us. I am taking my mom on a mother-daughter trip because she hasn't been in a little over 2.5. It'll be 2.5 years by the time I take her. And I read about this deal and I'm like, wait, those are my dates. And I went in and it saved us almost $300.
And you get the gift card.
I can't buy the package because I'm an annual pass holder.
Oh, but what about your mom?
Because when you book a room, you have to buy the ticket separately. So it's okay.
Bummer.
It still saved me almost $300 and she doesn't even know that yet because I hadn't had a chance to tell her, but
I have some clients gonna go then. I should check it out. They've already got a discount on theirs. I want to see if it's cheaper or not, if I save them more money.
Well, the other thing is I am shocked for people that are listening. November 23rd, that's the week of Thanksgiving. So the fact that they're giving you a savings, so check it out, people. Call us and we will give you a quote.
It's funny that they said like November 21st and 22nd are off the table, but November 23rd, you're back on.
I know.
It's weird.
Who knows? Maybe it's a weekend. I think it is the weekend before Thanksgiving.
So last week we shared a couple of stories of women pushing the dress codes in Disney World. A lot of things have changed over the years, but one thing that hasn't is the fact that Walt Disney World is a family-friendly vacation spot. We are going to share with you things you need to know prior to going to Disney World, just in case you are wondering if what you packed for your trip was appropriate to wear. So take note. Number 1, shoes and shirts must be worn at all times, as long as they are appropriate. Don't try to toast the rule, or you may be asked to leave the park or change your clothes. I didn't know that was an option. Number 2, don't wear clothes with offensive language or inappropriate graphics on them. If you wouldn't want Mickey to see it, don't wear it. This includes accessories, hats, bags, and even tattoos. If you want to know if your ink is inappropriate, be safe and just cover it up. Number 3, distressed jeans are fine, but if your clothes look like you lost a fight with Stitch, don't wear it. If your clothing drags the ground, don't wear it, because it could be a tripping hazard for you or other guests. Number 4, dining dress codes are real, especially if you are dining at a signature restaurant. For signature dining, men should wear khakis, slacks, or dress shorts with a collared shirt. Jeans without holes are acceptable. A sports coat is optional, but welcome. Women should wear capri pants, skirts, dresses, or dressy shorts. Jeans without holes are acceptable. Here is what isn't permitted: tank tops, flip-flops, swimsuits, swimsuit cover-ups, cut-off shorts, torn clothing, and t-shirts with or without offensive language or images. Vicky is going to finish up the dress code discussion next.
So costumes are for kids, and this is just a general rule, and I think most people do know this, but just in case you don't, costumes are welcome if you are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or another special ticketed event like Jollywood Nights when you dress up for those events. However, adults ages 14 and up can't wear costumes to the park. They let little kids still wear their little dresses because they go to Bibbidi Boppy, get their hair fixed. And I think it only goes to age 10 now. It used to go to 12, but I think they lowered it again. So just be cautious. Don't try to show up as a character that ruins it for everybody anyway. You will be talked to. Number 6, the unofficial rules that Disney diehards live by, but not necessarily written anywhere by Disney's website. Some feel that these should be rules. For example, please don't wear Universal merchandise in Magic Kingdom. These are technically allowed. I don't think that Disney's going to walk you off property, but if you wear a Hogwarts tee and your t-shirt and you're standing in front of Cinderella's castle, be prepared to get looks from cast members or even other guests. Park shirt placement matters. Wearing a Hollywood studio shirt while you're at Animal Kingdom is like wearing the wrong band shirt to the concert. Again, it's not illegal, but you will be judged by people, especially diehard Disney fans. Ears are mandatory according to some people, but they're not actually required. But if you aren't rocking a pair of mini ears, you're going to stand out because most people will be wearing mini ears, even if it's just on top of a hat. Matching shirts have basically become a group entry pass according to Disney regulars. So if you're with a group and you choose not to match, you may be known as the weakest link or the party pooper. So Disney may be the most magical place on earth, but some Disney fans aren't messing around when they're talking about Disney dress code.
Well, I guess I'm going to be judged Friday.
Why? What are you going to wear?
I am wearing my Drinking Around the World tank top at Hollywood Studios only because I'm park hopping from Epcot.
Oh, well, then that's different.
That's a good point. Like, you got to take into consideration that some people are park hopping. So wearing these unofficial rules just make me laugh because
I know. I was like, who came up with these?
I'll actually probably change. I usually do a couple changes during the day. Like I'll get all hot and sweaty at Epcot, then we'll go back to the resort and I'll change my shirt and wear something else at Hollywood.
I have seen people wearing Disney merch at Universal. And I think it's funny. I'm not like, oh, wrong park. I think it's kind of like almost meant to be looked at. And like, oh, I've seen a shirt that says wrong park. It's got like a picture of like the Jurassic Park dinosaur and he's holding a balloon with the Mickey ears and it says wrong park. I think those are funny.
That's funny.
I know. I just think some people are so diehard that they just let things bother them that shouldn't.
I don't really care. At least you're covered up.
I was going to say, if you have clothes on, I'm happy.
Also, the costume thing, Disney bounding is allowed.
It's different.
As long as you're, yes, not looking like you have a full-on Cinderella dress.
Right.
But if you're resembling, then it's kind of one of those things. Can they tell you apart from the actual characters?
Right.
If they can, then you're fine. So there's a line on that one too. Bob Gurr is the designer of the Doom Buggy in Haunted Mansion. He recently showed off a new light-up version of the Haunted Mansion figure, and it's awesomely massive. The large version can be purchased to decorate your home for Halloween, and it's only $85. But they also have a tabletop size. It is at the Disney store for $40. He is a Disney legend and a former Disney Imagineer, and he was really excited to see a take-home version of his creation with the hitchhiking ghost in it. In addition, Disney has released Haunted Mansion sweatshirts with designs on the front and the back. They also have a Haunted Mansion t-shirt with the Hatbox Ghost that when you move the shirt, the Hatbox Ghost appears and then disappears. And then a new Haunted Mansion dress and ears are available for our big Haunted Mansion fans. All of this is, of course, just in time for Halloween and for all of those celebrations. There is a table display of the singing head that can be found in the Haunted Mansion ride and the Haunted Mansion bus bookends. Baseball jerseys have become a huge thing at Disney lately, so Disney has a special Haunted Mansion one with $9.99 on the back. This collection is huge, so be sure to go to Shop Disney and see the purses, blankets, kitchen towels, pins, spirit jerseys, ornaments, stuffies, and more. For all of us that love Haunted Mansion, this new collection is pretty addicting.
Cute. So Disney shared everything we need to know if you're going to be visiting the parks during the most wonderful time of the year, Christmas. This year's Christmas celebration will run from November 14th through December 31st. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party will take place on select nights, November 7th through December 21st. Remember, Mickey's Party is an extra ticketed event. Tickets for these parties went on sale today for Disney Hotel guests July 16th, which is today. For those staying off property, you may purchase party tickets beginning Tuesday, July 22nd. The Magic Kingdom will see the return of Frozen Holiday Surprise, which is a nighttime show which features characters like Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and more. I love that show. That's my favorite Christmas show. The Jingle Cruise will be returning with their holiday version of the fan favorite ride. It has fun holiday decor and dad joke humor. The party will have several fun meet and greets like Anna and Elsa in their Christmas attire, Sally and Jack, and Mickey and Minnie in their holiday finest. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade, Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks, Mickey's Merriest Celebration, Club Tinsel, and Disney Junior Jingle Jam will be returning. That was a mouthful. Over at Epcot, Festival of the Holidays is back, including their holiday kitchen, World Showcase storytellers, and more. One of Vicky's favorites, the Candlelight Processional, is returning too. This is where celebrity guest narrators tell the Christmas story while a choir of cast members, the Voices of Liberty, sing classic carols that tie the story together. The show is 50 minutes in length, and it is performed at 5 p.m., 6:45 p.m., and 8:15 p.m. nightly. Biggie is going to finish explaining the festivities headed to Disney World.
Also, I wanted to talk about, they usually do dining packages, but they did not talk about that yet this week. So I'm sure dining packages are coming with the Candlelight Processional, kind of like what they do with Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios. Joyful is a celebration of the season concert series, and it celebrates Christmas and Kwanzaa. It used to be in that center section of Epcot right behind the orb prior to the construction, but they've now moved it closer to the World Showcase Lake. And so if you've been there at all, you probably know those singers pretty well. I mean, I'm sure some of them changed out over the years, but it's a really good concert. The cookie stroll is returning, and it's going to feature the coffee mocha cookie topped with coffee infused buttercream, cocoa nibs, and chocolate covered espresso beans. The Christmas overlay on the Living with the Land is going to be back as Olaf's holiday scavenger hunt, which is similar to what they do with Orange Bird and the Easter egg hunt that Rebecca and I did when we were on our trip. The same kind of thing, only you're looking for Olaf. This festival runs from November 28th to December the 30th. Then over in Animal Kingdom, they're bringing back the Merry Menagerie in Discovery Island, which is those animals that hook to people. They're white, and then they have like blue clothes or blue decorative things on them. And they walk around and play instruments. There's like a polar bear, and I can't even think what they all look like. They're very unique. And so it was something different for sure for Animal Kingdom to do. And then, of course, Mickey and Minnie are going to be donned. Is that a word? Yes, it is. Donned. We know that. They're going to be wearing their very best holiday clothes at Adventures Outpost at Animal Kingdom. And the Tree of Life Awakenings Holiday Edition is going to return as well. Hollywood Studios is bringing Jollywood Nights back for its third year. It is also a ticketed event with rare characters, special entertainment, and exclusive food and drinks. Jollywood Nights starts on November the 8th, and its last event is December 22nd. So you have to check to see when those are. And if you're interested in them, we can help you with that. And it seems that Kermit and Miss Piggy, even though their little land is not there anymore, it's being destroyed, they are going to return to host Disney's holidays in Hollywood, which is at the theater where Beauty and the Beast is held during the daytime. What's This? Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas sing-along will also return in the theater where Frozen sing-along happens during the regular park days. Now, some of this other stuff is not necessarily during Jollywood Night. Glisten is a skating show that's back in front of the Chinese theater for the holidays. They're going to have world-class skaters twirling and leaping and even jump roping with Christmas lights. This is set to holiday tunes and original Jollywood songs. If you want a nice meal, you can head over to Jazzy Holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby. And then here are some characters that are going to be specific to that event. Phineas and Ferb, Max Goof as Powerline, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Stitch dressed up as Santa, Baloo and King Louie from Jungle Book, Mike Wazowski, Edna Mode, Frozone, Joy from Inside Out, Jose Carioco and Panchito from The Three Caballeros, and Miguel from Coco. Then, of course, Sunset Season's Greetings is the holiday projection show on Tower of Terror during the holiday season. So it's not just Jollywood Nighttime. Anna and Elsa at the Frozen Sing-Along show will have that additional Christmas holiday song at the end of it. And Jingle Bell Jingle Bam is the projection show on the Chinese theater that's also returning. There's also going to be tons of rides, returning snacks, and more holiday stuff at the after hours parties as well. And we'll release more to that as soon as they've released more so that we can talk to you guys about it.
Makes me just want to go at Christmas.
That's a ton of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff.
So that What's This? Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas sing-along, that is only in the after hours event?
It's at the ticketed Jollywood thing, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Dang it. That would go so well during non-party times. I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
The airline tickets were on sale this weekend, and I got to tell you, I almost purchased some to go see it because I still haven't done it.
Yeah. If I could get Chris to let me right now.
The two of you can go.
Things are kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, so starting August 22nd, Storytellers Cafe, which is a favorite at Disneyland Resort, it's going to offer 2 distinct character dining experiences. And I say distinct because you are going to be able to have a Halloween character dining with Clarabelle. Right. Clarabelle, who you never get to see in the parks ever. So Mickey's Autumn Adventure Breakfast and Brunch is going to be available. And then they will have Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween Dinner. Kind of, it's more of a lunch, but they're calling it a Enchanted Halloween Dinner. Those are offered at Storytellers Cafe at Disney's California Resort and Spa. So they are both actually going to run from August 22nd through November 16th. I hate that they always do such short windows of time. But the breakfast is going to be from 7 to 10:45 a.m. It's going to include croissants, muffins, danishes, seasonal sliced fruit, fresh berries, Mickey waffles, banana foster, French toast, pork carinata, hand-carved meats, custom-made omelets, an array of beverages, all while visiting with Mickey and his friends at your table. And for this breakfast, the adults are going to be $69, and if 10 and older, or if you are ages 3 to 9, it's $39 per child. This price, of course, does not include your taxes or gratuities. Mickey's Autumn Adventure Brunch Buffet is going to be served from 11 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. And then Gina is going to help me finish this story up.
Whew, that's a lot. So Mickey's Autumn Adventures Brunch Buffet will have Mickey waffles, mac and cheese, assorted flatbreads, bread pudding, pork carnitas, hand-carved meats, assorted salads, beignets, sweets, confectionaries, and an array of beverages. It is $74 per adult, ages 10 and older, and $39 per child, ages 3 to 9. Again, this price does not include tax or gratuity. Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween Dinner will run from August 22nd through October 31st, 2025. You will dine as Clarabelle and her woodland pals visit tables while wearing Halloween attire. Guests are encouraged to dress up as your favorite forest friend. The dinner buffet will be served from 4 to 9 p.m. Here are a variety of dishes: hand-carved meats, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, grilled salmon, grilled pork, seasonal vegetables, bread pudding, sweets, confectionaries, ice cream, and an array of beverages. It is $79 for adults ages 10 and older, and $42 per child ages 3 to 9. This price doesn't include tax or gratuity. We have eaten at Storytellers before, and the food is absolutely delicious, and the character interactions are amazing. It is completely worth your visit.
Thanks to Stephanie and Gina for helping me host this week. So Gina and her family and Brad and I are going to be on a cruise next week. It has been a while, but my kids, who are now young adults, Kaylee and Joey, are taking over the podcast. Some of you have listened to them grow up on the show, and I'm actually excited. That was their idea. I can't wait to hear the show. I hope that you guys are all looking forward to it, if you even know who my children are at this point. But Kaylee and Joey used to be on the show more regularly when they were younger. And apparently they thought it would be good if they took over the show, so it would be one less thing for us to worry about before we went on the cruise. If you're interested in being a guest on our show, or you have a question or a comment, just text us at 636-373-4497. We love to talk to our listeners, and we would love to hear about Disney, Universal, or any of the trips that you've been on. So reach out to us soon.
And we would love it if you would go on Stitcher Radio, Spotify, Podbean, or Apple and give us a rating. It helps our show out a lot. Input from our listeners helps move our podcast up in the ratings, and it brings our podcast to the attention of people who are looking for Disney podcasts. Thank you so much for doing this for us. You can also check us out on our new Facebook account. It's The Mousecapades and More Travel LLC and Mousecapades and More podcast.
Be sure to listen to Friday's show. Vicky will be talking with Rebecca about the first part of her very first Disney cruise. If you would like a free quote, you can contact Vicky, Stephanie, or myself, Gina, at 636-373-4497. We can quote Disney, Universal, cruises, or any destination of your choice. As always, thanks for listening to the #1 podcast that entertains the space between your ears, the Mousecapades and More podcast.
Well, girls, I think it's about that time. Disney love.
See you real soon.
Have a magical day, my friends.
Deep in the 100-acre wood, where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's childhood days. A donkey named Eeyore is his friend. There's King of Love and Little Roo and Tigger too. There's Rabbit and Piglet and there's Owl. But most of all, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, chubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear. Where's our good friend Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, chubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old, soft and round, a heart of gold. No honey to spare.